Le député de Kildonan St. Paul.
For 3 years, the Minister of Defence knew about sexual harassment allegations involving women serving in the military against Canada's highest ranked general, and he did nothing. He even refused to look at the evidence, and he never followed up on it. This is a woman's worst nightmare, Mr. Speaker, to have the courage to bring something forward like this, but then to be ignored and dismissed. To add insult to injury, the Defence Minister gave General Vance a pay bump and extended his appointment. Will the Minister of Defence apologize for turning his back on women in the Canadian Armed Forces?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the Canadian Armed Forces members make enormous sacrifice to protect Canadians, and regardless of rank or gender, and they have an undeniable right to serve with the safety. It is clear that we have not lived up to our responsibility to protect our members from misconduct. That's why we announced today that Madam Louise Arbour will lead an independent external comprehensive review into harassment and sexual misconduct in DND and CAF. And we also named Lieutenant General Jenny Carillon as the Chief Professional Conduct and Culture. These are just some of the first steps that we are taking. We know that we have much more work to do, and we will get it done. Thank you.
Member for Kildonan St. Paul.
Mr. Speaker, we already have a report on this. Now is the time to actually act on that. The minister's announcement today, as he knows, has no timeline, no start date, no urgency. Leah West was sexually assaulted by a senior officer while serving in our military and has said not a single member of the Canadian Armed Forces or DND leadership or the government reached out to her since then. And so today's announcement, she said, quote, rings hollow. Absolutely hollow, in fact, is what she said. And I really wish that the minister would show some humility, maybe pick up the phone and apologize to Leah West and the other women who have been harassed and assaulted. Will he do that, Mr. Speaker?
Well, member for the Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, we have heard from survivors. We have had conducted roundtables with experts. The announcement today was about taking action on what we have heard, immediate action. When it comes to providing greater support on peer-to-peer support, the announcements that we made in Budget 2021, the actions that we have taken with the external review, that's going to be much broader to making sure that we have an independent process that's going to give confidence to the women in the Canadian Armed Forces to be able to come forward. We owe it to them. We need to get this right, and we will. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I just feel that this is a very frustrating situation for all women to hear who have witnessed anything like this. The bottom line is a woman came forward and the minister dismissed it. He did not take it seriously. He did not follow up in 3 years. And now he's announcing a report. We've already had a report and yet nothing happened since then. So we want to see actions. Will the minister acknowledge his failure to act, the lack of courage he's shown to women in our armed forces, and take real action and provide leadership? He was elected by the people. Where is the leadership, Mr. Speaker?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, one thing I can assure you that we took immediate action, that the complaint was immediately passed on to the Privy Council office, as I stated before, so that the Governor Council appointment can be looked into. Exactly the same process that the previous government had taken. And that's why I announced today also that we are creating a new internal organization that will be led by Lieutenant General Jenny Carillon as the Chief Professional Conduct and Culture. She'll be tasked with unifying, integrating, and coordinating all policies, programs, and activities that currently address systemic misconduct and support cultural change across national defense. We need to make sure that everyone who wants to come forward feels comfortable coming forward. Thank you.